Welcome to day number 4 of 7 days Grow My Business Challenge, which is aimed at discussing the business growth strategies of highly successful businesses and what great marketers out there. And to challenge you to use the same strategies to move your business from a just managing to a fast growing business, God's willing. I remain Abdul Muiz Hassan Yusuf. I'm a direct response copywriter and a digital marketer. And yeah, we've done day 1, day 2, and day 3 challenge. So I will advise you, if you've not watched the 3 challenge, I will advise you to do so in order to have a comprehensive knowledge of the challenge. And if you've watched the last challenge, you will remember we talked about how you can make your product, your service so valuable that it makes your ideal customers to salivate. And having known that you now have a good product, you now have a good service, the next thing is that there are people, you need people who will buy those products. You need people who will need the service. And just the way you remember, we've made mention of the fact that you cannot let your business depend on your family and friends. Because how many families and friends do you have? You need strangers into your business. And the bottleneck with regards to strangers is that what they don't trust you. And in today's challenge, we'll be looking at one of the ways to build trust with strangers, from people who don't know you before to people who now know you, from people who don't associate any value with you before to people who now value your product, your service, from people who don't trust you before to people who now trust your business and will be willing to more of like associate with your business. And this is what this day 4 challenge is going to focus on: building a valuable content strategy for your business growth and community building. Building valuable content is a very valuable strategies. That's what allows strangers, because by the time you create content for your business, it allows strangers who don't know about your business to come to know about your business. And this is going to make you stand out from your competitors, who all they do is just to post about their product and they're shouting buy, buy, buy. And you, when you you share valuable content, information, this is going to make you stand taller than they are. And that is why I call this section "You Can Stand Taller Than Your Peers," which are your competitors. Because now you will be doing your business more with strangers who have the problems, who have the desired your kind of product or your kind of service provide. So one of the benefits of doing content creation, creating valuable content around your business, is that it allows strangers who have the problem that your product solves, or who have the kind of desire that your product provides or your service provides, to get to know you from the people that don't know you before. And when they got to know you, they got to know about your business through the valuable content that you share. It's also a way of allowing them to pay you first in time in exchange for valuable content. Because if you remember, we talked about one of the ways of a way that strangers can feel at ease to pay you first is to pay in time, in exchange for an information that will be valuable to them. And with this, the more valuable information they get with you, the more they got to know about you, the more they got to know about your business. And this moved them from strangers to just like your families and friends over time. And you have as many strangers in the world who have the problem that your product or your service cannot solve. And apart from that, creating valuable content also builds reputation for you and your business. It puts you in the position of authority in your industry. And in the last challenge, if you remember, I said standing in the position of authority is one of the things that make people associate value with you, because and content creation, creating valuable content is one of the things that puts you in the position of authority, because it is authorities that educate. It is experts that what educate what people. They give what value to people. And when you also what give what value to people, it builds respect for you and your business, and this positions you in the uh, position of authority in your business. There are so many other benefits of creating valuable content for your business. I just mentioned four of them. And now, having known that what creating valuable content is valuable to your business, the next thing is that how can you create valuable content that will turn strangers to people who now know you, who now value your service, who now value your product, and now who have developed what trust for your product or for your service. Uh, Here I outlisted three steps. Number one, define your core value. Number two, be the one thing your ideal prospect read today to get excited. Number three, feed your audience with a value. Let's pick them one after the other and see. A, define your core value. It is a general proverb that in life, if you don't stand for something in particular, then you fall for anything. You fall for everything, and other people will use it to do anything. The same thing with in your business too. You must have what you stand for. Your business must have what it stands for. That is the core value of your business. Does your business stand for improving what people's health? Does your business stand for what wealth? Giving people opportunities to have what higher what to earn more, to have what higher source of income. Does your business stand for spirituality, making what people closer to their creator, making them what live an ideal life? Does your business stand for personal growth and development? Do you stand for innovation? Do you stand for entertainment? Whatsoever business you're doing, you must know what your business stands for. And this is what the more clearer you are clear upon about your core value, you know what your business stands for. The next thing you have to do is for you, everything you do after knowing what you stand for is for you to make sure everything you're doing in your business is speaking for the thing that you say you stand for. That means you have to be consistent by your core value. That means, for example, if you have a business and you have a Facebook page, and you create your Facebook page, you post about your product, then most of your content, most of the things that you post, everything about your page should speak about that thing that what your business is about. You should avoid what all sorts of what distraction, in the sense that let's say you are in the skincare industry and you're a lady, you have what natural skincare product that you are selling. But today on your Facebook page, you post about your skincare product in the morning. But in the afternoon, as you're scrolling through your news feed, since you are interested maybe in sport and you see a sport what news, the next thing is that what you share it to your page. In the evening, yeah, so you're scrolling, you see what something about comedy. The next thing is that what you share it on your page. The next day you share about your product. The next day you share about, let's say, invest 1K, get 50K what investment. Now, strangers that are more of like scrolling through the internet. Some of them that what have interest in what you are doing. Let's say the first day that you post about your product, the stranger sees your post and saw your what product. But being a strangers, most of the time, first contact with your business, they will see it and what overlook it and what continue what they are doing. But afternoon, the same person what who saw about your product in the morning, now is seeing about what sport news. In the evening, the person is seeing about comedy on the same your page. Now that confuse the person. It makes the person not to know what you stand for exactly. And because of that, let's say in the afternoon that you post about sport news. Somebody who is interested in sport news will say, okay, this person is interested in, and the person will follow you. In the evening, you post about comedy. Somebody who is interested in comedy will think, we are together with this. The person will follow you. And like that, you see that the people that are following you, they are people that they don't have they might not even be interested in what you are doing. They might not even be interested in what you are offering, but they follow you because maybe you post about something they are interested in, and that is why they follow you. And people that are actually interested in your product or in your services will not know that your product is for them, since your page is full of different posts, so they will not know what are you standing for. And that is why every aspect of your business, let's say I'm using Facebook as an example, and you have your Facebook page, or even if it is your personal account, everything from your bio should speak about your business, your about information, the post that you pinned on your on your page, the tags that you allow on your page. All this should speak about your business in such a way that once a stranger comes across your page or your personal account, they will know that this this business is about this. They will be, if there are people that are interested in your kind of product, they will know that this is about what I am interested in. And that is why you must be meticulous about your page, your account, in such a way that you don't just allow people to tag you anyhow on your, let's say you are used on your Facebook. For example, you will go to some people's account and you will hardly see anything by themselves that they post. The next thing is that maybe the person she is selling uh skincare product, and the first post you see maybe is a post. The second one is somebody maybe interested in sport that tag her. The third post maybe is something about all this get rich quick scheme that tag her. You just be seeing things that are completely unrelated to what the person says they are doing. And that is why in your business you must be very careful. You have to control your account in such a way that it is people, and anybody cannot just tag you with what they are interested in. You have to do your page in such a way that you allow the kind of tag that you want on your page. So that being said, because and as you have you're consistent with your core value, and you take out the distraction. This consistency of yours, this is what will attract the right people who are actually interested in your kind of business, in your kind of product, in your kind of service, and who will value what you stand for. Because whatsoever you stand for, there are some people that value that. And let's say in the example that I was given before, the stranger, as the stranger saw your post about, let's say you are a kind of person that is consistent and you know your core value and you stand by your core value. And as the stranger saw your post today, maybe they ignore it. The second day or in the evening, they still see that your post is still about what you say you're doing. Now their attention will be more of directed to it. Maybe they did not follow you that time. By the time they spend 3 days or 4 days seeing your post, and it is consistent about that one particular thing they are interested in. The next thing is that you will see that that stranger will now follow you and now become part of your community. As you give more value, you start seeing those type of people interested in your product, they will start sharing your post. And as they're sharing it, they are sharing it to other people who will be interested in in that type of product you have, or in the type of services you're having. And within over time, you will have your community full of people who are actually interested in the kind of business you are doing. And how do you get this? Is as a result of you knowing your core value, you being consistent with your core value, you avoiding distraction, and the consistency is what will speak for you and will attract the right people into your business over time. So that is about defining your core value. The next thing is that be the one thing your audience read today to get excited. What do I mean by this? Is that I've said what content, creating valuable content is not just ordinary what content, valuable what content. The key here is what is value, meaning is not just random what content. Post that what that will captivate, that will excite your what audience, and that will install the value of your business into their mind over time. Value posts that what whenever they what come in contact with those type of what posts, those are the things that what they care about. Those are the kind of what posts that they want to see. And over time, the more you share valuable what content around your business, this will allow what people that more of like read your post or watch your video or listen to your information, they will selectively what associate your content with value over time. And a time will come whereby subconsciously, once they see your post or your video or your content in one way or the other, because the last one they consumed for you was valuable. They know that what if I consume what another one from what the moment they see another what post from you, they know that this person always what share what valuable what information, and subconsciously they will associate you with value. Let me give an example. In all their social media what accounts that I have, starting from WhatsApp, uh, my WhatsApp status. If I go to WhatsApp to check what status, there are some people that it is the status that I want to see first. Reason because anytime I check their status, I know I always get what something valuable that I'm interested in. And over time, I've related them with value. So whenever I go to my status and I want to check what status, as I will just be what flipping through what the status to go check some status that are relevant. It is when I check those ones that are relevant. If there are still time, I can go check other things. The same thing with my Facebook, the same thing with my LinkedIn, all my accounts. I once there are people that the moment I see their word post, I just don't scroll past those word posts because I know that what I've been consuming valuable things from them. So I've associated what them with the value, and they're kind of what people once ever I come across their what business, I know that what their business is fully associated with value. And that is why I say be the one thing your audience would read in a day to get what excited. And the more they get what value from uh, um, this comes as a result of what this kind of what people subconsciously what associating what value with your service or with your product is as a result of what the more they consume what those type of what valuable what information from you. So having known this, how can you create this type of what valuable what content that will make what strangers that don't know you to know you, to associate you with value, and after associating with you with value, to now trust your business, to now trust your product, to now trust your service. Now let's what talk about how to create what different types of what valuable what information content that you can feed your audience. Number one, you sharing what valuable and relevant what content. This is the aftermath of what in-depth research. That is why I spent the first and second day challenge on the value of what doing in-depth research about your ideal prospect. The more in-depth research you do about your ideal prospect, the more you know what are the things that they value, what are the things that are relevant to them. And once you know what they value and things that are relevant to them in association to your business is for you to provide more of those what valuable what information. So you provide practical and actionable what content that addresses what the audience what need, the daily what problem that what they have. Things like what how to do what information. Let's say for example now, uh let's say you are in the business of what selling jeans trouser, for example. Instead of you being like your competitor who will only always go to his what WhatsApp what status every day and post like what 10 what jeans trousers, and the next thing you will see DM for price, please patronize what me, and what all those type of what funny what languages. That type of what person is only appealing to his families and what friend. Strangers will not even what bother their time what watching and seeing what is status. But you, let's say you are kind of what business that know what you're doing. Instead of you always what bombarding your status with your jeans every day and you're shouting what DM what for price, why not share valuable what information that people who are interested in what jeans trouser will find valuable. Things like, for example, how to differentiate quality jeans from fake one, how to wash your jeans in such a way that it will not fade on time, how to take care of your jeans trouser for it to last longer. All these are information which anybody who is interested in uh, jeans trousers will find what valuable. And the more of this type of information they get from you, the more they will associate you with value. And the day that they need a jeans trouser, ask yourself, who are they going to go to? Definitely it is you, because they now associate you with value and they see you in the position of authority. Uh, if, for example, I am in the one of my services what email marketing, and most especially on LinkedIn, I'm much more focused on email marketing. What type of valuable content can I give to my what audience on what LinkedIn? Anybody that is interested, a business that does email what marketing. As a what email what marketer, I know they are interested on making sure that what their email gets delivered. So I share information on what how to get your email delivered, email delivery. Apart from that, they want after the email is delivered, they don't want the email to go get stuck in the spam folder. You share what information, how to avoid your email being what stuck in the what in the spam folder, how to reduce what unsubscribe from your email, how to improve the open rate for people to open your email and read your what your promotion and things like that. These are information that any business that is doing email marketing will find what valuable, instead of me to be what just to be pitching them, I'm an email marketer, uh put me in charge of your what email marketing campaign. That will not work, most especially when they are what strangers and they don't know me. The next thing that who the hell is this? That is what will be coming to their mind. But when they get valuable what information, they associate your business with that what value. And whenever they need the service, who will they come to? It is from the person they've been getting what value. You share apart from what how to informations, there are other things that what they might be interested in. I as an email marketer, digital marketer, copywriter, I know my ideal what audience are what business owner. A business owner would be interested in aspect of personal what development, because as a business owner is a problem what solver, and you cannot solve people's problem until you yourself you are not what a problem. So an aspect of what personal development, discipline, consistency, focus, you should expect me what to share about what things like that, because I know my ideal audience, my ideal what customer will find those type of information valuable, and a lot of what things that you know that your ideal audience will what find what valuable. These are some of the things that what you share in association to what you posting about your what product. Let them what get value from you beyond just you being too salesy and every day you're just saying, hey, buy my product, hey, buy my product. No, you give them what value, and that is what will make them to always come to your status because they get value. That is what will make them to always come to your page if you have what a Facebook page. That is what will make them to always come to your account because they know that even if they are not buying something, they are going to get value from you. So that being said, that is one way of feeding your audience what with value, providing what valuable and what relevant what content. The second, another way is what sharing what experience about your business what story, your brand story and what experience. There is power in storytelling. If you want to build what a strong brand for your business that will attract as many strangers into your business, effective what storytelling sells because the people that you share the stories with, if it is what, if you actually do your time to do your research about them, you should share stories that what they will be able to relate with, stories that what they will be willing to what engage with. They will see their life, they will see themselves inside what the story. For example, you sharing what case studies. For example, let's say you are in the natural cure for diabetes industry, and among your what story what content that you share, you can share what case study of how Mr. A, who has spent what like 10 years of his life struggling with what diabetes. He has tried different products even in the hospital. His medical doctor has said that what there's nothing that can be done. He just has to continue managing with the diabetes. Is thinking there's a lot of what nightmare, saying that what his life is about to end, is afraid of what a lot of things, and eventually he come to discover about your product. And initially he was a bit what skeptical when he discovered your product, thinking that what your product too will be like the other ones he has tried before. But later he chose to give your product a trial. And after trying your product, let's say in the next 1 month, he has seen what a lot of what transformation in what in his life. His diabetes level has what they reduced what drastically. Maybe he went to the hospital and his doctor too was surprised. Where did you get what are you using that make what your diabetes what to what reduce drastically like this? This is a case study of your what of your previous what client. If you're a good what storyteller and you can what relate what this case study what properly, other strangers who might have also been struggling with diabetes and they have tried other what product, now they can relate because this is a story that more of like what relates to their life. This is the kind of what problem they are facing, and now they are hearing a story of what somebody who has passed through the predicament, and this is where they are now. They will also be willing to also try your product in order to what get that what transformation. This is as a result of you sharing what experience of your what a previous what client. Another thing is what flashback what journey of your what business. The more what flashback what journey you share about your business, your stages, how your business what grow to where it actually what grows to the challenges, things like what your business is going through. The more they get to know about your business, the more they get familiar with it. You sharing what is happening what presently in your what business. These things what create what familiarity with your business, and with that they come to know you, they come to what like you, and they come to what trust you. You sharing personal what experiences once in a while. All these are what brand stories and what experiences that strangers will more of like uh found more of like relevant to their life, as long as they are, if they are interested in your kind of your business. There are things that what they will be able to relate with. And Apart from that, you also encourage what your customers to share what content, to share what information about themselves and about your what business. This information that they share about themselves, they share about your business, you also what share those what information. Other strangers will see it, and all this build what a kind of what people get familiar with your business, and the more familiar they get with your business, the more you become not a stranger to them, the more they associate value with you, the more they come to what trust you and your business. So apart from sharing experience, you entertainment too once in a while, even if not often. This brings joy to your audience. You should know that what you have to sometimes be the source of entertainment for your audience once in a while, because some of these what people, their lives is boring. Some people out there, their lives is not are not smiling. So you should be the source of joy. You put what smile on their face with some of your what content. All these are the things what when they get some of these things from you constantly, they associate you with what value, because it brings what happiness what to their lives. And all these are what just I just made mention of what three what different what ways to provide what valuable what content for your what audience. There are several other what ways, but I think this what get your what creative what juice what flowing, and what other ideas of what, as long as the key is what value, valuable what things that your ideal what audience will find valuable. And if you are thinking, what is the essence of going all to all this stress of creating what valuable what content? If you cannot become what a source of value for your ideal what audience, there's no how you will be able to build what loyal community. I'm not saying what family and friend. Family and friends are not community. Community of people who are far from you, who don't know you, who initially they were strangers to you, but you attract them into your business with your valuable what information. From people who don't know you before, they now become people who know you. From people who don't like you, who don't associate any value with you, to people who now associate what value with you and your business. From people who don't trust you in any way, to people who now trust you like the way they trust their families. This you get as a result of what sharing what valuable what content to people, especially what strangers. And this is what, most especially in this world of what social media, in this world of what technology, you are just what a click away from somebody that is at China, from somebody that is at different what places in the world. And these are the people that, regardless of the distance they have with you, the more valuable information they get from your business, the more they come to what associate your business with what with value. So as you build this community of what loyal what you build what more of this what loyal what community, you also have to what engage what with them, because uh you have to what listen what actively what to them. It shouldn't just be what a one-way what communication. It is only you what just providing what value. You listen to them, you listen to their what feedback. Let me give an example. Let's say in the uh and the email marketing what example that I what give now, and I notice what, let's say on Monday I post about how to do something which will be valuable to businesses who are doing email marketing, and that Monday I see that what there's a lot of what engagement, there are a lot of what people, businesses that liked what the post and maybe what share the what post. Maybe the post of Tuesday was not that engaging, but on Wednesday too I post another post and a lot of what engagement. And let's say on Sunday there's a post too that I post, there's a lot of what engagement. If I know what I'm doing, I should sit down at the end of that week and look into those what post that has what more what engagement, that what those what my community they react with more. And maybe what after what looking into them, I see something that is more of like what more of like that bring them together, that correlate what those three what messages what post together. That should tell me that what my ideal what audience find this type of what post valuable. And if I know what I'm doing, I should post most of the more of that type of what post that what they find what valuable. This is as a result of what listening to what they find what valuable and giving them what more of what they find what valuable. You listening to your customers what feedback. These are the things that what not just a community, you create what an engage what community. And this you for you to be able to do this, you yourself you have to encourage your what community to give what feedback, to more of like respond to whatever you what you send them. And apart from you encouraging them what to give what feedback, sometimes once in a while you conduct what surveys. You send what them surveys, asking them about what are the things that they are interested in. Let's say for example, you are thinking of coming up with a new product line in addition to the products you already have. If you know what you're doing before you actually create that new product, you should conduct what survey. You should send what survey to your what to your community and what ask them, let's say between this and this, which one will you like more? Between this and this, which one will you want to purchase more? And let's say uh 70% of them they go with what product what A. Let's say 30% of what them go with what product what B. And this should tell you that what your community are more interested in what product A. And if you create product A, they are going to what buy more of what that what product what B. Because you didn't just what make what assumption. You actually follow what data driven what fact before you actually what make what the assumption to go and create what a particular what product. This is a data you get as a result of you what engaging with what with your community. So the more you engage with your community, the more valuable information you get from them, which you can use to grow your business, to make your business what better, to stand shoulder high above your competitors in your business. These are the values of what content creation and what engaging what with your community. The more you engage with them, the more loyal community that you build. You turn as much what strangers into people who are now what friend with your business and will be what loyal what customers of your business. So having what said what this, and this is what our day 4 challenge is going to be about. This is for you to know that is what for you to build what a strong what brand and a loyal community, a loyal and a growing community for your business. You need powerful content creation what strategy. This is not the only way of what building a strong brand. To build a strong brand, maybe if yes, you need what things like what logo, let's say your logo, your things like what that, your brand name, your logo, and what things like that. But these ones, even yes, they are what important. Consistency of your brand, your logo, your information like that. They are important, but they don't come as close to you having what giving as much as what valuable what content to your what to your community, because with those value you are depositing into what the emotional what bank account, which will build what a kind of what know like and trust, and people buy from there. People they what they know, they like, and what they trust. So and the number one what key that can allow you to build this what know, like, and trust for your business is for you to always what create what valuable what content. And that is why it is a what a challenge, because For you to be able to create what valuable what content, you yourself you have to be filled with what value before you can what create what valuable what content, and that is why it can be what challenging. But if you are serious about growing your business, you actually want your business to grow and prosper, then you should what pay this price in order to what to grow your business. It is one of the prices you have to what pay to build what a growing what business. This is what the successful businesses out there are doing. So if you also want to be like them, you too do it. That is why they say what success always leave what a clue. So if you know what those that are actually making it in your field are doing, then you too go and what do it. So that what you now compete with those that are actually doing the right thing and what avoid what doing what the things that will not what grow your business. So that is the challenge number 4 for us, and that is what to build a strong brand and a loyal what customer community around your business. Creating valuable content is a very important what key concept. So that being said, and we that is going to what be the end of our that is going to be the end of our day 4 challenge. And in the next challenge, I will still share some very very important and valuable what insight on how to what build as much trust as possible with strangers, because a growing what business, for a business to grow, you cannot let that business depend on what family and what friends, and it is families and friends that have that automatic what trust with your business. You need as much strangers who need your product, who need your service to trust your business. So you have to build what trust and reputation for your business. So we are going to stop here today. If you find this what challenge valuable, and if you are watching this video on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to share your comment. What is the most valuable what information you get from this video? Share it, comment, and things like that. And I remain myself, Abdulmuiz Hassan Yusuf. So see you in the next challenge. Thank you very much.